Hello YouTube. I'm recording this directly from the new workshop webcam, which is a PS3i, which is working very nicely as on of itself, but unfortunately for some reason the computer itself is not wanting to record to a video file, so I'm doing this direct, so excuse the quality please. Anyway, I just thought I'd log in. Log in. Um, on Saturday I found a large supply of wood. And if you read my journal, you may know that I found a couple of months ago in the next road someone tearing out a large 1970s mahogany staircase, which I pulled home and had these wonderful thoughts about making a lovely new desk out of. A very nice red, deep red wood. But unfortunately, the way it had been torn out, they'd cut through a lot of the treads straight through, so some nice long planks had been turned into some fairly useless chopping boards. And so I was working on a plan to how to reuse it, how to splice it together. You know, you can't really splice end to end, side by side. So I was trying to brainstorm a way around the problem with the materials until Saturday, when I was walking down a road in the opposite direction and came across another 1970s mahogany staircase. Again, it seems to be regular Honduras mahogany, so it's a good bit of wood. And this time they'd torn out in massive, great chunks, so none of the treads have been torn through. And so what I've been doing today is taking it down and tearing it apart, taking out all the screws and turning it into some nice useful lumber, as they say in the States, or timber, as we might say in the UK. You see over there, I've got the nice, great chunky, maybe not, I haven't quite rigged this camera's pan tilt quite correctly to capture those, but over here, got some very nice chunks of wood. That one's about 4 foot long. The other one's probably, well, that's probably about three and a half. But I haven't actually measured those yet. I had some ideas for those, but not actually going to be long enough. But the rest, the treads, are looking very promising indeed. So what we got here, lovely bit of mahogany, and that's 1 3/8 thick. The old imperial measurements. I think it's 28 inches long. I'm probably going to get a bit over 7.5 inches of width out of them after I chop off the screw holes and where they're damaged down the back, where they had nails in and so on. So I should have ample, and it's the same thickness as the wood that came from the other one, which you can just about see in the corner of the workshop, there by the hotbox. Please excuse the mess, because I'm rearranging things at the moment, trying to find a better way of arranging space down here. But it's an excellent find. I mean, I've got some interesting little bits here. I'm a little bit concerned that some of it's a mixture of steel and brass screws, and I don't know why that bothers me. But say some of them have been coming out brass, some of them are coming out steel, and some of them seem to have been greased before they went in. This is unusual grease. It might just be the moisture, because unfortunately it had been left out in the rain for a little bit before I managed to pull it home. But yeah, none of it seems to be warped. There's a few cracked ends, but aside from that, it looks like it's going to be a very nice bit of material to work with, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try. So I'll tie in and show you my haul, and because it's gone 7 o'clock now, and I'm going to get myself some dinner.